Greetings. What you believe about yourself can either hurt you or heal you. And so most people belief system is built upon what was taught to them, first of all, by their parents, by their teachers, by their religious leaders, by their political leaders. And whatever you believe, it can either heal you or hurt you. In other words, it can make you a better person in life, to become more productive, to become more innovative, and to be of great help to the rest of humanity. Or you can become one who is destructive, and you can end up being an inmate. You can end up being one who is actually a menace to society. But there's always been those of us who've been raised up to learn to think for ourselves and come to teach others that their belief system is actually hurting them. And so when you look at the Bible and how the way the Bible was interpreted to most people who grew up in countries that were colonized and whereby their ancestors were enslaved, you would realize that the Bible was misinterpreted to keep them in mental slavery. So really and truly, there's a way that the Bible can be interpreted to you to hurt you, to keep you in self-hate and self-doubt, to have you looking outside of yourself and not believing in yourself. And there's a way that the Bible could be interpreted to you to strengthen you, to uplift you, to help you to believe in yourself, to have you to look within yourself, to discover that the kingdom of God is within you, and use that knowledge to uplift yourself and uplift the rest of humanity. And so when they teach you to look outside of yourself, you will always want to argue and debate with others because you believe that you're so right, and you believe that you've been given an absolute. But when you decide to exercise your mind and use your common sense, then you would realize that anything that you believe about yourself, that it would become a reality in your life. So whether is it positive or negative, it would definitely become a reality in your life, because thoughts become things. That's why it's very important to understand energy, vibration, and frequency. It is very important to understand the transmutation of energy. It is very important for you to understand alchemy. And so when you understand alchemy and you understand the transmutation of energy, you would realize that whatever been impressed upon your subconscious mind, that the subconscious mind doesn't know any different, but only the feeling that is impressed upon the subconscious mind, that the subconscious mind will give back to you. So when people think in terms of good and evil, when they think in terms of truth and lie, the subconscious mind doesn't live on that level. That is why the subconscious mind never sleeps. And so whatever you impress upon the subconscious mind just before you go to bed, that is what would shape your life. Because when you wake up in the morning, that which you fall asleep with, in terms of your mindset, that is what you will continue with. So if you go to bed being religious, and you know people normally go to their social clubs, okay, or their different denomination that they would have joined. And if you're a black person like me, it's very important for you to know all the religious denominations in this world, they were all formed by slave masters, okay? And people might argue with me and say, well, this person, like the person for the Adventists was not a slave master. The person for the Jehovah's Witnesses was not a slave master, and so on. But if you chase their ancestors way back, they were slave masters, okay? And they kept this whole secret of how your thoughts is what is shaping your life. And they use the Bible to keep these people enslaved and divided. So they will argue with you, get angry with you, because they become so comfortable lying to themselves that when the truth come to them, it hurt their feelings. It's like they've been in darkness for so long that they are running away from the light. So my brother, my sisters, I want to say to you, those of you who are listening to me, ask yourself, if your belief system have been hurting you, because many of us would have grown up with certain limiting belief being passed on to us from our parents and our parents, and many of them would have had a lot of rhetorics that they received from the plantation. But it's time for us to break those kind of spells off of our lives and hold ourselves responsible for our thoughts and actions by understanding how the mind works and learn to use our superpower. That power is within you, not in the sky, not in a man 2,000 years ago. It's within you. Take control of your life. Be more responsible. Raise your standard and stop believing in what the slave master would have given to your ancestors who were once enslaved physically, and now many are still enslaved mentally. Break all form of mental slavery now by believing in yourself. I never asked you to believe in me. I said believe in yourself. So hard for some people to believe in themselves. There are people in my country who tell you they rather believe in Jesus than believe in themselves. They never see a Jesus. And the one they're paying for them is one of a blue-eyed, blonde-haired boy. So, my brother, my sister, I can go on and on, but you get the message I'm trying to bring across to you. And I want to say to you, if this is actually the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, then it is for you. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe and hit that notification bell, like, comment, or share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, I just want to remind you we have a PayPal and the link is down below. Also, you have a choice to join my Patreon community and support this work continually as we work together for the upliftment and advancement of all of humanity, whereby I'm just pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. That's the most I can do to all of humanity, is to teach you to believe in yourself. Also, I have a $20 course that is called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it will just show you simplicity of how whatever the sun shines upon, it brings forth bountifully. And if you are in alignment by tapping in inwardly, you discover that you have a light that is within you. And just as the sun is what gives its energy and power all of humanity, so too you will empower humanity when you tap into your light body, because you tap into your creativity and you will tap into a world of possibilities, and you will use your ability for the upliftment and advancement of all of humanity, because your life will become a more productive life. So if you feel strongly led to listen to those videos, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. At this time, I just want to say peace, love you all, and out.